The NBA playoffs continue here as we have Game 5 in the Western Conference between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs. And we welcome you into this one for another good game. I'm Preston Vargas, back for another stream as the Spurs take on the Timberwolves. For a start, we acknowledge the deaths of Brandon Clark today and of former NBA role player Jason Collins. Both of them passed away today. So they're thinking of them as this game is starting soon. So obviously in the last game, game 4, Wemby was ejected for the first time in his career. Some say he should have been suspended for this one, which in my opinion, I don't think he should. But I think we will see a lot more physical play between these two teams. It's definitely will be interesting. We'll see who takes control of this series tonight. Is the San Antonio Spurs take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Of course, last game, while Wembanyama was out, Anthony Edwards led the charge for the Timberwolves. Let me take a look at it. I think he had 38 points on Sunday when these two teams played. 36 points Anthony Edwards had. And he's back in the start. He was back in the starting lineup that game after coming off the bench the first couple of games in the series, but he seems to be doing good now. We'll see how he does. Let's see who's out there now on the stream. Of course, we have other games as well. Let's take a look at the hockey game on right now. There's only 2 for the doubleheader, and this is the only NBA game going on right now. So, of course, the Thunder and Knicks punched their tickets over the weekend to go to both their conference finals. The question is, who will join them in this one? Of course, Victor Wembanyama averaging 18.6 points in the series. Anthony Edwards, 36 points. Like I said, 16 of those points were in the fourth quarter. So that's definitely something to watch for there. So the hockey game's going on. Buffalo and Montreal tied at 1. We'll give you an update on that one. And, of course, the Anaheim Ducks take on the Vegas Golden Knights. With that series tied up at 2, so that is also a good one. So let's give you the rundown of the schedule coming up. We're off tomorrow, but we are back with the NFL schedule release. We will be streaming that at 8 o'clock. Our live reaction will break down all the matchups for every team. We'll preview week 1. And following that at 9:30, we will have the Golden Knights take on the Ducks. We will have game 6 of that one on Thursday. Don't forget to tune into that. And we have UFL action. We're back. The Orlando Storm taking on the Renegades on Friday night. Tune into that. And we'll finalize the schedule for potential game 6s or game 7s over the weekend. So once we have those kickoff times or tip-off times, face-off times, we will update that. But we'll take a quick break as we are set to go here. Coming up next, All right, we are just about set to go for the Timberwolves and the Spurs. Before we do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more streams like this. So we should begin the starting lineups relatively soon. All right. Now here's the Timberwolves starting lineup, led by Ayo Dosunmu, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels in the forward, Julius Randle, the other forward, in the center, Rudy Gobert. So officials tonight, Kevin Cutler, John Goble, Ben Taylor, and Carl Lane. Of course, the Wolves led by head coach Chris Finch. And now we are about to get the Spurs starting lineups. So we will get those here in a second. So it looks like there's no changes for the Spurs starting five from last game. So we'll give you those right now. So let's see. Quick starting five here is for the Spurs, led by the guards, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, and De'Aaron Fox. Julian Champagnie playing small forward, and Wembanyama playing the center position. That is the starting lineup for the Spurs, led by head coach Mitch Johnson. And now they're going through it. So we'll give you the rundown once again. De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagnie, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, and Victor Wembanyama. That is the starting lineup for the Spurs. It remains unchanged from the previous outing as they go through one by one on the starting lineup. So we will have tip-off fairly shortly. We'll stay right here instead of going to break. Like I said, all the controversy surrounding Victor Wembanyama, should he have been suspended for that elbow to the head of Naz Reid? We hashed down the show on Monday, I already said earlier, and it looks like they are going to break. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this. All right, we are ready to go from San Antonio. Wembanyama's ready, taking the floor. And we should be all set to go here pretty soon. So, of course, Stephon Castle. Someone else to watch for here. Gobert getting stretched out. And we are just about to set to go here. It's game 5. Who will take control of the series as we are underway from San Antonio? Tip won by the Spurs. They are wearing their black uniforms tonight. Timberwolves in their whites. It's kicked out to Fox on the near side. Drives inside in the paint. And on the drive, there is a foul. Oh, they're going to count it. Initially, they waved it off. But they said it's a shooting foul. So, count the bucket for De'Aaron Fox. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Or, excuse me, shoot 1. And the free throw is good. A quick 3-0 lead for San Antonio. So, Minnesota's turn to start off here. And we have a foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. Looked like it was away from the ball. So that is his first foul. DeSumo. Out to Edwards. Now back to DeSumo. Back to Edwards. Edwards getting guarded by Fox. Double team. Kicked out. And it's McDaniels on the drive, nearly loses it. And a turnover. So it'll go to the Spurs once again, 1:19 to go. On a shot clock violation. Castle on the drive, kicked out. Vassell. Wembanyama touched the ball for the first time, and it's out of bounds. Tipped out by Minnesota, staying with San Antonio on this side with 9 to shoot. So I'd assume he's guarding the inbound. Getting it to Champagny, back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama charges through. Wemby. Floater. Won't go. Good contest on the rim. It's rebounded by McDaniels. Going the other way. And there's a jump shot for Julius Randle. Randle's a player that's got to step up here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Along with Anthony Edwards. Now Castle. Back out to Wembanyama taking a 3. It is no good. Rebound goes to McDaniels. Once again, on the drive, chance for the lead. Early here. Here's Edwards, a 3. It's no good, but the foul on Stephon Castle. So, Jaden McDaniels going to be sent to the free throw, or Anthony Edwards going to be sent to the free throw line. As Castle fouls the three-point shooter. Looking at the replay, is definitely a foul. Good call there. First free throw is good. Score is 3-all. Of course, a quick reminder, schedule release Thursday. We'll be on the air for that, 8 o'clock Eastern. Make sure to tune in. That is also followed by Golden Knights and Ducks at 9:30. So make sure to tune into those games. I was crowding on the landing space. Third free throw, good. 3 for 3 on free throws for Anthony Edwards, giving the Timberwolves a 5-3 lead early on here. Wembanyama. Step back 3 is no good. And a foul on the 3 by Rudy Gobert. So back-to-back possessions with fouls on the three-point attempt. And it was the landing zone issue again. It does seem like it's going to be an issue here tonight. So this time they're going to go to the monitor to see if it met the criteria for a flagrant 1. I don't think so. I don't think that's a flagrant 1. You do want the space for the shooter to land, but I think that was unintentional there. Oh, that's a terrible call. They upgraded the foul to a penalty 1. I mean, it was a slight turn of the ankle for Wembanyama. I disagree that it should have been a flagrant 1. First is good, so it'll be 3 free throws in the ball for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama averaging 19.6 points a game, 10.5 rebounds a game, and 4 blocks a game. Second, no good. Third, good. So 2-2 for Wembanyama at the line. Or 2-3 at the line for Wembanyama at the line, excuse me. So here's Castle. Fox on the left side, drives inside. Floater won't go. Tip in, Wembanyama goes down. So Spurs take the lead 7-5 now. Ant-Man guarded by Champagnie. Gobert back to Edwards. Edwards pulls up a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Stephon Castle going the other way. Fox on the drive, spins, puts it up, puts it in. De'Aaron Fox 9-5 Spurs lead. He's got the 5 points to start. Randall deep 3. It's in and out. Offensive board. Gobert finishes with the jam. Now it's De'Aaron Fox. Driving to the rim. Kicks out to a wide open Wembanyama for 3. It's good. 12-7 lead for the Spurs. Wembanyama draining that 3. To Sumu. Out to McDaniels. McDaniels takes a 3. It's no good. Tipped by Wemby and corralled by him. And now he has a chance here. Wemby, Euro step out to Champagnie for 3. It's good. Back-to-back 3s for the Spurs. 15-7 lead. Minnesota yet to make a three-pointer in their first 3 tries. McDaniels looking for a pass guarded well by Castle. Drops it off to the back. DeSumo, fadeaway jumper, it's good! And a delay of game is called. So delay of game warning on the Timberwolves after the basket. Castle has it now. 10 to shoot. Out to Wemby. Wemby drives. And the jam! Victor Wembanyama with 9 points to start. And the Timberwolves call timeout with 7:48 to go in the first. So we'll take it with them and we'll be right back after this. All right, we are back. It's been a chippy one so far between the Spurs and Timberwolves. There's been not fighting per se, but a lot of physical play here. There's a lane open, and the drip by DeSumo does not go. So Naz Reid comes into the game for DeSumo. Julius Randle's also out of the game right now. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Wemby trying to get the lob, and he'll get fouled by Gobert. Mike Conley in the game for Julius Randle. So Wembanyama has 9 to start this one off. And here's Wemby on the drive. Bumps Gobert, now drives inside again, and Wemby hits the floater. He's got 11 to start here in the first quarter. Randle to advocate a Reid. McDaniels drives and can't hit. Rebound goes to Victor once again. Wembanyama drives, spins on Gobert, and puts it down. The layup there for Victor Wembanyama. He has 13 to start. 13 of the team's first 21 points. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, the floater, won't go. Rebound by Wembanyama. He has 5 rebounds in the first quarter. Wemby kicked out. Back out. Wemby 3. Good. 16 for Victor. 24-9 lead for the Spurs. McDaniels drives, floater, good. Breaking the 9-0 run for the Spurs. Now Fox goes fast. Champagny 3, in and out. Rebound Gobert when they go the other way. Edwards gets around the screen. Gobert gets it poked out by Fox. And they're actually going to call the foul on De'Aaron Fox. So we got substitutions here for San Antonio. Luke Cornett will replace Wemby, Dylan Harper in the game for Fox, and Keldon Johnson for Julian Champagny. Also for the Timberwolves, Terrence Shannon Jr. entering the game for Rudy Gobert. So Spurs will go to the bench here to give their guys a rest. Up 24-11 now. Shannon to Reid. Reid, step back. 3 is good. So that is Naz Reid's first points of the game. So T-Wolves trail by 10. Harper, the pass to Cornett. Johnson, the 6th man of the year, kicks it out. Johnson on the drive, fights his way in and puts it down. He had 4 points in 16 minutes of the game 4 loss, and that one's turned over. Harper out to Vassell. Vassell for 3. It's no good. McDaniels with the fighting rebound. Shannon turns it over to Johnson. Castle has it now, top of the key. Back out. A 3 for Johnson won't go. Vassell trying to fight for it, won't get it. Into the hands of Naz Reid. Conley spins, puts it in. Mike Conley at 38 years old, still fighting. Castle. Kessel drives. Fadeaway jumper, won't go. Rebound goes to Julius Randle. Or to Mike Conley, excuse me. Edwards spins. Blocked by Johnson. It's deflected out of bounds. Spurs ball. Or... So it is Spurs ball here. Johnson drives in the paint, puts it in, plus the foul. Terrence Shannon Jr. called for the foul. That is his first. And Johnson will go to the line to try for a three-point play. All right, Johnson at the line. Free throw is no good. So lead remains at 28-16. 3:27 to go. Conley out to Edwards. Edwards fadeaway three. It's good. A big three there. That's 6 points for him to start off. That is his first shot made from the field tonight. As Castle drives in, he's bumped by Edwards. Or actually, excuse me, Naz Reid. But Stephon Castle will go to the line as they're in the bonus now. So Castle at the line looking for to make it a bigger lead. First is no good. This is the second year in the league. Drafted out of UConn in 2024. Won a national title with them in 23. Second is no good for Castle. Misses both of the line. Now here's Shannon on the left side. Gets bounced past to Conley for three. It's good! It's all of a sudden a 6-point game. Minnesota's starting to go on a run here. Harper gets out of bounds. And the Spurs call a timeout. 2:51 to go. Quick break here. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Playing the DraftKings Sportsbook right now. Wembanyama and Gobert averaging 11.3 points a game. And take a look at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's take a look at live player props for rebounds. So right now, to reach that number, it's plus 12, plus 350 for Rudy Gobert. For Wembanyama, it is it's so likely that Wembanyama will get to 12 rebounds that it's probably minus 10,000 or minus 1,000 to for those odds to hit, which is why they're not posted. So 240 to go in this one right now. It's Terrence Shannon Jr. at the free throw line. And it's good. 8-0 run for the Timberwolves. Wasn't paying attention to who got the foul, but we play on here. Here's Harper. Johnson on the drive. Pass to Garnett. And an offensive foul on Keldon Johnson. They'll turn it over. Well, that's a good call. He got it. His feet were set. So Wemby is back on the floor. Now it's Conley. DeSumo out to Edwards. Edwards on the drive. Fadeaway jumper is good. And a one-possession game on a 10-0 run. Kicked out. Champagny for three. Won't go. But the finish. Keldon Johnson. 30-26 lead for San Antonio. And Edwards passed it off of Harper and it's out of bounds. So it'll stay Minnesota ball. Let's see if we have any score updates. Oh, they scored 2 goals in the Montreal-Buffalo game as the floater is no good for Jaden McDaniels, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. They got to get up. Harper does. Nearly lose it there. Wembanyama has 16 points tonight. It gets to Wemby. He is fouled by Jaden McDaniels on the shot. So he'll go to the line. Shooting 2 shots. So, of course, the NBA news that for the Philadelphia 76ers, Daryl Morey is out. Nick Nurse is remaining with the Sixers. So, change in the front office there. So, the first free throw is good. Take a look at Victor Wembanyama field goals versus him this season. In this series, excuse me. Everybody's Rudy Gobert's really had Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid are at 50%. Overall, entering tonight, 34% field goal percentage for the Timberwolves against Victor Wembanyama the series. So Victor makes both. He has 18 points. Now it's Naz near loses footing there. Reed, step back 3. It's no good. Champagny the rebound. Going the other way. Wembanyama pumps. Out to Champagny. And that's tipped away, but kept alive by Dylan Harper. 11 on the shot clock. Wemby loses it, turned over. And now it's DeSumo on the drive. DeSumo floater. Oh, the layup is good. They called a delayed game on Minnesota again. That's going to be a technical foul. They're huddling. Okay, though, that there's no call for delay of game, so no technical here. Now here's De'Aaron Fox on the drive. Fox looking, and he's fouled by Mike Conley. That's going to be his first. So 33.9 to go here. De'Aaron Fox makes the first. 33 to 28 is the score. Second, good for De'Aaron Fox, making both of them 7 points for him. 2 for 3 from the field tonight. Now it's Shannon to Naz Reid. Naz Reid bumps Wemby and puts it down. Shot clock is now turned off. There's 20 seconds remaining in the half. Or in the quarter, excuse me. 34 to 30 is the score now. Fox trying to go around. Getting defended well. De'Aaron Fox on the drive, kicked out. Johnson, 3, no good. And the tip-in will go as we end the first quarter. Spurs 34, Timberwolves 30. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up next. All right, we are back. Started the second quarter. The Spurs had a big advantage early. Minnesota goes on a run of their own to get it closer. After all, that is 34-30. So, with the series even at 2, we'll see what happens here the rest of the way. Randall, jumper, won't go. Rebound on the first look for Carter Bryant. And he turns it over. McDaniels kicks out. Naz Reid for 3. Won't go. The tip-in attempt won't go. It'll go out of bounds. Spurs ball. Wemby kicks it out. Vassell on the drive, and he turned it over. Or actually, it's deflected out of bounds. Staying with San Antonio with 6 to shoot. Gets it in. Wembanyama fakes the pass, but gets it out for 3. It's good. Carter Bryant, the rookie out of Arizona, with the deep 3 there. It's 37-30. Desumi takes it out. Randall Punin moves on. Naz Reid. Looking. Reid. Kicks out. 3. No good. For Julius Randle, rebound, De'Aaron Fox. Fox, 3. It's good. Lead back to 10 for San Antonio. Randall's 3 is no good. Rebound going the other way. Fox, Castle on the drive. Castle puts it in. Plus the foul on Terrence Shannon Jr. That's number 2 for him. Let's take a look at this once again. Great concentration there for De'Aaron Fox. So, Kessel looking for one more. And it's good. We have a 9-0 run for the Spurs, 43-30. You got a foul on Stephon Castle. All right, here we go once again. Naz Reid spins, layup, won't go. And the rebound goes back to Victor Wembanyama. Nearly loses it there. Wembanyama's 8 rebounds. There's too much there. Wembanyama turns it over. McDaniels, 3 is good. So back to a 10-point advantage. Wemby is pushed by McDaniels. He's out of bounds. And a loose ball foul on Jaden McDaniels. So that's the second for Jaden McDaniels. I think he just got subbed out of the game here. Actually, no, he did not. My bad. I heard wrong. Now Harper for 3. That won't go. And the rebound goes the other way. Edwards is back in the game now. And the 3 is no good for Jaden McDaniels. Rebound for San Antonio. Stephon Castle. Castle driving in on the right side. In the paint. Dropped off and put in. Stephon Castle. The Timberwolves call timeout. 9:04 to go in the second. Quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So San Antonio out to a 45-33 lead over Minnesota. Outscoring the Wolves 11-3 here in the second quarter. But now Minnesota has it. Ant-Man has it now. Gobert turns it over. Couldn't get the handle on the ball on the pass from Edwards. Vassell for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Randall. Randall puts it in. So 45-35 is the score. Vassell, jumper. Won't go. Now Shannon on the drive. Won't go. Tipped out. Kept alive. McDaniels, three. It's in and out. and goes to San Antonio. Castle. And an offensive foul on Stephon Castle. To be turned over. Keldon Johnson can come into the game for him right now. Of course, in addition to the loss we had today, we also learned that in the baseball world, Braves Hall of Fame manager Bobby Cox passed away at age 84 on Saturday. Thoughts go out to Braves fans. Of course, they lost Ted Turner last week as well. So our thoughts are with their families and the Braves organization for now. So that shot is missed for Julius Randle. Dylan Harper the rebound. Kicked out. Vassell. Bounce pass. Johnson. Bully balls. Randle puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Gobert going the other way. Julius Randle. The jump shot won't go. The rebound to Vassell. Kicked out. 3 for Vassell. Won't go. Tip in is good for Keldon Johnson. He's got 8 points to start off with here. And that is turned over for Rudy Gobert. Going the other way. Minnesota was going to chunk, but they didn't get it in time. So we play on here. Harper, layup is good. 16-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. So they would have lost the challenge according to Mike Tirico of NBC. And Devin Vassell picks up the foul. That is his second on the shot. As a reminder, if you enjoyed watching this stream, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. That'll really help us out a lot. We have a goal to get to 200 subs by the start of football season. And the schedule comes out on Thursday. So make sure to subscribe as we get football back soon. So Jaden McDaniels at the line. He made the first free throw. So looks like the upcoming schedule. Cavs and Pistons play tomorrow. We will not have that. Of course, that series tied at 2. Cleveland can't win a road game, but they can win at home. That's the only reason I think that goes to 7. So we're down to our final 6 in the NBA. It's kicked out. Vassell, the 3 is good. 15-point lead. This is the largest for San Antonio. It's brought out for Edwards. McDaniels on the drive. Bounce pass. Layup good. Ayodasumu. Harper. Lose it. Blocked by Dasumu. On the drive now. Kicked out. Conley 3. No good. Rebound in the hands of Dylan Harper. Going the other way. And drawing contact now. Going the other way. Dasumu is fouled by Dylan Harper. That was in the act of shooting. What it looked like. So grabbing and hooking for Dylan Harper. That is his first foul. Dosunmu at the line. First is good. So Victor Wembanyama back in the game for the Spurs. We got a quick timeout by the Spurs. 5:06 to go, 52-40 is the score. We'll take a break. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about the delay. It's a 15-point lead. Got a fake, and that three is just short. I think that was Victor Wembanyama shooting that three. And there's Naz Reid making that jumper there. Back to a 12-point lead. Wemby bounce pass to Fox. Fox on the outside. Stops. Now steps back with a lob to Wemby, and he is fouled by McDaniels before the shot. McDaniels his third already, so he'll be subbed out of the game. And what it looks like here, he's got a minute 31 to go in the half. So there is free, or is there? No free throws. There will be free throws at the next foul. Spurs getting the bonus here in the final 131. So be free throws from here on out in the second quarter for both these teams. Gets it in here. De'Aaron Fox kicks out. Wemby three. It's short. Dosunmu going the other way. Dosunmu steps out, kicked out to Julius Randle. Randle on the drive. Dish to Gobert. He can't hit. And it goes the other way. Final minute of the quarter here. Step back three for Fox is no good. Rebound goes to Julius Randle. Now Randle on the ball. Kicked out. An offensive foul on Rudy Gobert. That is his second. Let's take a look at this again. Or, no, we're going to show the... Look at a block by Champagny on Gobert. Of course, I was away from the play when that happened. I apologize for that. Vassell three. And that's in and out. Ball's tipped. Offensive rebound for Castle. Staying alive here, 12 on the shot clock. Dosunmu drives to the rim. That's no good. So with the shot clock turned off, Minnesota can play for the last shot of the half. Edwards to Randle. The shot is no good. And that will do it for the first half. Spurs have the lead 59-47 as we go to the halftime locker room. So we will take a break and we will return for the second half coming up when we come back. All right, welcome back to the second half between the Spurs and the Timberwolves. It's a 59-47 game as the second half just underway from San Antonio. As first half with 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. And Adasumu hits a three to start this one off. Great start for the Timberwolves here. 59-50 is the score line now. All right, so on the drive now. Kicked out. Castle, three, or no, excuse me, that's Vassell for three. That won't go. Now it's Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Back out. There's a three. That's no good for Julius Randle. Spurs get the rebound back. Going the other way. So this Spurs ball here. And layup's no good. Going the other way. I'd assume with the block he gets the rebound himself. Now it's Edwards with 12 to shoot. And he is fouled by De'Aaron Fox. Ant-Man will go to the line. He only has 8 points to start with. That's going to be the key to watch if he goes off in the fourth quarter. All right, a little bit of a shove, no call there. So Ant-Man will go to the line for two. First one is good. Just a reminder, Thursday we will have the NFL schedule release. That is at 8 o'clock. So make sure to tune into that. And following that, we have the Golden Knights and Ducks game 5 of that series. That is good. Game 6 of that series. 59-52 is the score for the Spurs here. On the outside, Fox. Vassell. Floater won't go. Rebound, McDaniels. Thus, we do have a score update. The Sabres up 3-2 over the Canadiens. With Montreal having a 2-1 lead. Buffalo trying to tie the series. Meanwhile, they go on a fast break. And that's a save. They don't score there. And Edwards with the shot there. Timberwolves starting now on a 10-0 run to start this one off. Got a foul on Adasumu. And that's the thing with Minnesota. They can go up on and have some good plays. And Stephon Castle makes the floater. Puts the lead back up to 7 for San Antonio. Got a foul on Champagnie on the floor. So the fans are returning from the concession stands, I assume, at the break. Here's Edwards. Steps out. Adasumu, the jumper won't go. And the rebound for Castle and the foul on Gobert. So that is his third foul of the game. Only 2 points for Rudy Gobert tonight. Only 3 rebounds. Not really the most efficient game from him tonight. Meanwhile, Wembanyama 1 rebound away from reaching his average. There's a layup that won't go for De'Aaron Fox. It goes the other way for McDaniels. Pass inside to Gobert. Gets the pass. And a foul on the floor before the shot. Julian Champagnie, that is number 2 for him. Alright, so back underway here. Rudy on the drive on Wembanyama. Bowling his way through, gets the bounce pass. Adasumu out to Randle. Randle steps back. Wrap around to the corner for three. Jaden McDaniels makes it a 4-point ball game once again. So they're coming back from multiple leads at this point right now, as that is a turnover for San Antonio. Castle loses it out of bounds. And a chance to make it a one-possession game here. Meanwhile, just one final, Atlanta 5-2 win for the Braves over the Cubs. Randall has it now. Gets a tough shot up. That won't go. McDaniels the rebound. Fox drives. Steps out. Double team kicked out. Champagnie for three. Won't go. Rebound going the other way for the Spurs. For Minnesota. That shot's good. Jaden McDaniels. The Spurs call timeout as the Timberwolves make it a 2-point ball game here. Quick break here. 8:08 to go. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. 61-59 is the score right now between the Spurs and the Timberwolves. So, Minnesota brought it back to a 1-point game. We'll see how things go from here. back underway. Here's Castle. Drives. Blocked by Gobert. Going the other way for Minnesota. And Dosunmu ties the game up at 61. A 14-2 run for the Wolves here in the third quarter. Fox gets up, turned over. Minnesota's chance to take the lead here for the first time since early the first quarter. Edwards puts it up. Won't go. Rebound goes back to the Spurs. Wemby out to Castle. Castle, Wembanyama. Inside, out. Champagnie for three is good. A much needed three there, 64-61. It's Rudy. Rudy to Ant-Man. Ant-Man on the drive. Nearly turned over. That floater McDaniel's no good. And a fighting rebound and a foul on the loose ball by Jaden McDaniels is number 4 for him. So he's got to take a seat. So foul is on Jaden McDaniels. Terrence Shannon is going to come out of the game McDaniel's going to come out of the game. All right, back here. And the spin goes down. Spurs up by 5. By Stephon Castle. He has 9 points here. That's the thing for San Antonio. They definitely need help. It can't be all Wemby all the time. There's a 3. Shannon won't go. Gobert tries to get it, but blocked by Keldon Johnson. It goes back to the Spurs. It was deflected off of Gobert. Let's take a look at this again. Great jump there for Johnson. It gets deflected off of Rudy Gobert. About halfway through this third quarter, the Spurs up 5. Minnesota's made it interesting for sure. Castle on the drive. That's 7 straight points for the Spurs after allowing that run for Minnesota to start off the second half. 68-61, it's a 7-0 run. The Sumu floater good. Breaks that run. Castle, floater, goes down. He's starting to take over here. He has 13 now. Scored the last few for San Antonio. In the corner now. The Sumu cuts, turned over to Champagnie. Castle, looking, dishes. Johnson, on the drive, in the paint. Pushes his way through, spins, puts it up, puts it in. 72-63, timeout, Minnesota. 5:09 to go in the quarter. Quick break. We'll be right back. All right, back here looking at Rudy Gobert once again for the Spurs. So the third quarter, Timberwolves started a 14-2 run, while San Antonio currently on an 11-2 run. That layup is good for Ant-Man. Back to a 7-point deficit for Minnesota. Bounce pass to Stephon Castle. Back out. Champagny. Back inside. Johnson. Won't go. Fight for it. Wemby puts it up. Won't go. Tipping. Won't go. It goes back to Minnesota. Back the other way. Edwards drives and he's fouled by Julian Champagny. So Ant-Man is going to head to the line here. Now let's take a look at this again. Gets double splits inside for Anthony Edwards. And now he is at the line right now. First free throw is good. Second is good. 67-72. The Timberwolves trail. Harper on the drive. In the paint. Fadeaway jumper is no good. Tip in for Wemby. Goes down plus the foul on Terrence Shannon Jr. So that's 23 points for Victor Wembanyama. So Wemby at the line. Looking to extend the lead here. Free throw is good. 8-point lead, 75-67. Edwards on the left side. Stops, now drives. Edwards, layup won't go. Wembanyama comes away with the rebound. Johnson on the drive. Won't go for the first attempt. Second is going to be a foul on Shannon. Number 4 for him with 3:48 to go. Now Keldon Johnson will head to the free throw line here. So 2 shots for Keldon Johnson. First is good. As a reminder, we have UFL coverage continuing on on Friday, as the Orlando Storm looking to secure a playoff spot for their first time in franchise history as they travel on the road to take on the Dallas Renegades. That for Friday Night Football at 8 o'clock. That game will be played on the Army base of Fort Hood down in Killeen, Texas. So I think it'll be the first professional football game played at an Army base or a military base. So Randall on the drive. Layup won't go. Tip in won't go. Randall tries to get it, but Wemby gets the final say and gets the rebound. Johnson on the drive. He's fouled by Naz Reid. That will be his second. And free throws coming here for Keldon Johnson. So the struggles continue here for Minnesota. Free throw is good. 67. Let me check to see if the Next game, it is underway. Anaheim and Vegas on ESPN2. So that is in Game 5. We'll have Game 6 of that game on Tuesday night. Tune into that. That free throw good. Both free throws good. 79 to 67. Keldon Johnson has 14 points tonight. The 6th Man of the Year winner. Edwards on the drive. Layup is good. Makes a 10-point lead once again for San Antonio. Edwards already up to 18 points. He's trying to take over in the fourth quarter. So far his best. The majority of his points here. And the jumper is good. 81 to 69. Devin Vassell with the fadeaway. And Anthony Edwards turned over. Goes back to the Spurs here. 81-69 the scoreline here. Back inside, Rudy Gobert. Edwards on the drive. He goes to ground. Turned over. Johnson on the drive. Layup. Good. 14-point lead. 83-69. With just over 2 to go. That's out of bounds. Staying with the T-Wolves. So like I would assume him back in the game for Minnesota. He's got 16 points tonight. He's really been emerging in the postseason. I'd assume who has he's been playing well in this Minnesota lineup. That's for sure. Gobert gets the pass off Ayodasumu on the drive. That's blocked. Gobert couldn't collect, but it's going to be a shooting foul on Dylan Harper. So that is his third. So Gobert will head to the line here. Only 2 points tonight for him on 5 rebounds. First is good. 83-70 the score. And second is good. So 13-point lead for San Antonio in this one. Got less than 2 to go now. Harper, the floater, layup, won't go. Rebound, put in. Dylan Harper. Whereas Wembanyama is on the bench right now, getting a breather. Gobert. Naz Reid looking outside to Sumu. Looking, takes it out. Randall on the outside, 5 to shoot. Randall puts it up. And it goes out of bounds, but before that there was a foul by Keldon Johnson on the shot. So both teams in the bonus now. There'll be free throws from here on out. Meanwhile, it's a 1-goal game in Montreal, 1:17 to go. The Canadiens have emptied the net down 3-2. The final moments of that one. So Julius Randle at the line shooting free throws here. First is good. And Wemby is going to go to the locker room. Huh. So no athletic trainers were with him. So they seem to be jogging back. I'm guessing. Hopefully he comes back. I assume it's probably nature calls. You know what I'm saying. Fox in the paint. Inside. Cornette. Fox, 3, no good. And Harper the rebound. Puts it in. Dylan Harper, 6 points on the second attempt. Randall. Gobert loses it. Going the other way. Harper, layup is good. 16-point lead for the Spurs. The number 2 pick in this past year's draft. Dosunmu lobs it, can't go. Fox. Back out to Cornette. De'Aaron Fox. With 2.5 between the difference between the game clock and the shot clock. De'Aaron Fox drives. Puts it up. Won't go. The foul is going to be on Ida Sumu. Free throws coming here for De'Aaron Fox. Meanwhile, the Canadians, 30 seconds to go for them to try to score one. They've emptied the net. There's 22 seconds brought back. So we'll see if they can score here before this one's over. First free throw good, 90-73. And it's over. Excuse me. The Spurs tied, not the Spurs, the Sabres tied up with a 3-2 win at Montreal. They tie the series at 2. And that free throw is good, 91-73. A 19-6 run for the Spurs the last 4 minutes. Final seconds of the third. There's a corner 3 for Randall that doesn't go. So that is the third quarter, scored 91-73. We will take a break. Fourth quarter coming up next. All right, we are back. It's a big lead for the Spurs. They lead by 18, tied for their largest lead of the game. Meanwhile, looking at the Ducks and Golden Knights game, a player for Anaheim is laid down flat on the ice with trainers out there. Hopefully, he's okay. I think the officials are discussing a potential penalty. We'll get updates when. Okay, he's up now. That's a good sign. I think he's okay. Meanwhile, back here in the fourth quarter, and that's a shot there. Victor Wembanyama, 93 to 73. The score line here. So Spurs continue an 8-0 run dating back to the third quarter. He's going to the locker room. The guy hurt for Anaheim being helped off. And we got an offensive foul on Victor Wembanyama as he drives to the rim. Ooh, looking at that replay, the Anaheim game, a blindside hit. Vegas had a blindside hit on an Anaheim player. So they're discussing whether it's a game misconduct. So 11:21 to go. Oh, that's nearly turned over. McDaniels, we got a 8-second violation on Minnesota. It's turned over. And now it's Fox. Kicked out. That's Castle for three. That won't go. Ball's loose. And rebound goes out of bounds. Turnover credit to Wembanyama. It'll be Timberwolves ball. So, actually, no, it's going to stay with Minnesota. Or with San Antonio. And there's turnover, Wemby. Okay, so it looks like Braden McNabb has been sent off for Vegas, given a game misconduct. They're midway through the first period in that one. As that shot's layup is good for Jaden McDaniels, 93 to 75. 14 points for McDaniels to start this one off. That was no good. Rebound going the other way for Minnesota. It's now or never for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Anthony Edwards puts it in. He's got 20 now. Watch out, the fourth quarter is when Ant-Man gets hot. Corner three won't go, and the rebound to Minnesota once again. Ant-Man, three, won't go. That was McDaniels, the three won't go. Randall has it, kicked out. We had a foul on Vassell before the pass. So Randall and Wemby getting into it. Not in a square up sort of way, but just physical play. Free throw is good, 93 to 78. So reminder, Padres Mariners Sunday Night Baseball. That's a game we might have on our airwaves here on Three's a Crowd. We're trying to fit in a baseball game somehow this weekend. Make sure to tune in as we finalize the schedules for baseball and hockey games 6 and 7s this weekend. Times have not been released yet, but we'll let you know. 93-78, still a 15-point lead. And it's turned over. Going the other way. Shannon, three, no good. Randall with the rebound. Kicked out to McDaniels. Shannon drives inside. Kicks it out. Edwards. Back out. Under 5 to go. There's a 3. It is good! Naz Reid of the Timberwolves going an 8-0 run. The Spurs call timeout. 9:34 to go. We'll get a quick break here and we'll be right back. Back underway, an 11-point lead for the Spurs here. Went back to a 13-point lead. It's kicked out with Minnesota on possession once again. And Wemby gets a piece of it. It goes the other way. Champagny for three, won't go. Rebounded by McDaniels. 8:20 to go. Randall with the jam. So the Wolves aren't going away here. Here's Castle. Vassell takes a three. It's good. Spurs hit the century mark, 100-86. Quick score update. Anaheim up 1-0 over Vegas with a goal on the, I assume on the 5-minute major power play. And there's the flush there on the dunk for Stephon Castle as the Wolves need timeout with 7:42 to go. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, taking a look at tonight's headlines. Wendy's redemption, ejected in the game 4, tonight 26 points, 15 rebounds. Spurs responded in the third when Minnesota started on a 12-4 run. San Antonio's outscored them 41-25 cents. And six-man strikes back Keldon Johnson. 16 points. So Wemby clearing out and holding McDaniels. All right, here we go. We'll see if the Spurs can stop him here. Stephon Castle gets it back. Kicked out. 3. Won't go, but a foul is going to be called on Jaden McDaniels. On the 3, that's his 5th. 3 free throws coming up here for Devin Vassell. The 3 shots for the Spurs here. Vassell misses the first. And the second's good. So game 6 will be Friday at Minnesota at 9:30 Eastern. Tune into that. Sunday would be game 7 if necessary. So 2 of 3 for 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Spurs on a 7-0 run, lead by 18. Layup won't go. Ball's loose, saved by the Spurs, but nope, into the possession of Minnesota, who missed the 3. And the Spurs have the rebound. Here is Harper on the drive. Puts it up. Dasumu going to be called for the foul. That's number 4 for him. Meanwhile, goal update. We have Vegas tying it up 1-1 late in the first period there. All right, here we go. First free throw is good. So they've been playing well with their backs against the wall here. It's been showing so far. And the second's good. 106 to 86 is the score, tied for the largest lead of the game tonight. 8-0 run for the Spurs after Minnesota's 7-0 run to start. It's now or never. Naz Reid looking for to shoot. Puts it up. He is fouled. He'll go to the line. So Minnesota split 4 games with the Thunder this year. Of course, the winner will play the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. First for Reed is no good. Second, good. So cutting into the lead, 106 to 87. So, of course, the Spurs haven't been to the Western Conference Finals since 2019. I think they got swept by San Antonio. That's the year Warriors nearly swept the playoffs. Tsumu on the drive in the paint. Kicks it out now. Reed out to Randall. Randall pumps. Now drives for the layup. So that's 13 for Julius Randle. And out of bounds, staying with the Spurs. Wemby is going to return to the game here. So will De'Aaron Fox. All right, De'Aaron Fox has it now. Back out. 3. Won't go. Rebound goes the other way. Does Reed. Now Reed plays it back. Randall is bumped. And he makes the shot plus the foul on Julian Champagnie. All right, 5th foul on Julian Champagnie. First is no good. Rebound to Wembanyama, gets it out on the wing. That's Dylan Harper. Harper drives, and the one-hand jam for Dylan Harper. Watch out for him, Dylan Harper. Comes off the bench now, but he could be a starter soon. Randall kicked out. There's a 3. It's no good for Anthony Edwards. Champagnie the rebound. Looking to put the hammer on this one. Harper. Nearly loses that there, but keeps it going, but he's going to be fouled by Naz Reid. So look at this jam by Dylan Harper, one-handed with his... That was his left hand. Wemby couldn't believe it either. Underneath, Champagnie the flush. Timberwolves are going to call timeout, but I think that is going to do it. The Spurs, I think, pretty much have it in the bag here. Taking a series lead here, 3-2, as we have Game 6 in Minnesota. We'll see how that goes, but as of now, Wembanyama has 26 points. Anthony Edwards with 20, but I think it is going to be too much here. I think the Spurs will win with 4:46 to go. 3 Squad Live, I'm Preston Vargas. Join us again Thursday. We have the NBA playoffs, the NFL schedule releases on Thursday, so we'll break down the matchups there, and following that at 9:30, the schedule releases at 8. At 9:30, we will have coverage of the Golden Knights and Ducks Game 6. Tune into that.